As we look at the possible changes here of what went live in Korea today. This is from, I suppose from today, right? Yeah. August 31st. Oh my god. Same day coverage. Crazy. Thanks again to Max over at Orangemushroom for the translation of the patch notes. We've got the Taspia, what is it again? Control 1, Control 2, right? Yeah. We've got the notes from the Taspia server from last week here, and we've got the official, well, not official, but the official Orangemushroom translation. So we're going to kind of compare them, see if anything changed, any of the balance stuff went through from the test server in Korea versus the real one. So let's check it out. So it's called Choo Choo Special Slushy. Okay, because, I mean, they are fruit, so they're making slushies with the fruit. Kind of makes sense. This fruit doesn't look exactly like the Choo Choo tree fruit, but this guy's humping the rope. Okay. Rope burn is a real thing. Be careful. Patrick says new upgraded method for seed rings, lots of Grandis map improvements, and some other changes. There's a new name auction event that they announced a long time ago that lets you buy and sell character names. Interesting. And the new premium track for Fairy Bro's Golden Chariot. So the one Fairy Bro thing that we just had, that always happens between summer and winter events. Now you can basically buy like a season pass thing and get extra rewards in there. There's also a collaboration with DJMax Respect V, a rhythm game. DJMax. I feel like I've heard DJMax before. Any rhythm gamers probably will have heard of this before. Changes made. We'd like to talk in advance about the major changes that will be made for the game. The content implemented in the current test world to the official server. First of all, the authentic force map, so sacred power for us. We want to maintain the maximum 2 players per map feature, like how it is in the official server right now. This was a change made as an emergency response to rapid increase in hunting ground usage after the 6-job update. As you guys might know, with drop rate, you'll have to farm for your soul Urda, which is basically like you're farming for nodes in 5th job. You're going to be farming for soul Urda to expand your Hexa matrix, which is like the successor to the V matrix in 6th job, to build out your skills and your nodes and what they call cores, and also the flat stats, the Hexa stats and everything. So that caused so many people to be training and grinding and farming there that it was just, there weren't enough maps. So what they did was they added a copy of every map that another person could get their own spawn in. But you won't be able to train in a party at all, so you won't be able to do the dailies in a party, so you're going to have to do those solo. So if you enter the map as a third person, you don't see any spawn, you can't do anything. This is also still connected if you're going into a bounty hunter portal. So if you're training in the map and you're going into a bounty hunter portal and another person enters the map, they won't be able to see any spawn unless you get out of the bounty hunter portal and then leave the map. Then they will get spawn. But basically, while you're in a bounty hunter portal, it keeps the map. It reserves it for you for when you come back. The change will be, so that was temporary, but it looks like here the change will be maintained until further notice. But the increase in rune experience, decrease in cooldown, which was made as an alternative for the lack of burning maps, will be changed back to the original specification as before the system, since burning maps were applied again. We'll continue to think about the changes related to instanced hunting grounds to improve the system completeness separately from the current specifications, and we will implement them in a better update in the future. I wonder if they do that quick enough, if we might get that earlier then, rather get this temporarily or get nothing. But I guess we have 40 chance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they'll do that. Because it's going to be on the winter update first, which is typically a little bit less of a player peak for GMS than the summer is. Just remove hunting altogether and give bosses EXP. I mean, I do agree that bosses should have way more EXP. If you want to promote everyone for doing dailies and weeklies and leveling like that. But I don't know about removing hunting EXP. I think that's kind of like the point of MapleStory kind of being gone. The following is information related to Monster Life. In addition to the changes mentioned in the previous Vision talk, to alleviate the inconvenience of using this content, we have changed actions that required gems so that they can also be used with Waru, which is like the in-game currency there in Monster Life. We've also increased the number of times each monster can be combined. Finally, there was an error since the last update, where in Watcher Kalos, Dark Side could be used to avoid certain bomb patterns This feature was not possible since Colors was introduced, and it only happened in the past month. Due to the last update, we decided this error made the content's difficulty too easy for certain jobs, so we will fix it. Oh. No mention of fucking Tenebris for Darkside users, but just Kala's bomb, yeah. We said this error made the... So we'll fix this in the server update. We apologize for the delay in fixing this error and causing confusion to players. They're gonna have to actually learn the patterns again. Alright, let's see. Because this is probably gonna be very, very, very similar. But we will have a skill improvement tab here that I will do. I'll have to add this one. Did I miss one? 75, 76, 77. Where's 78 and or 79? Heading 2? No, that's title. Heading 1. There we go. Okay. Okay, and this is skill fixes. There we go. Alright, that's added. Okay, now we can Control 2, Control 1 between the changes to see what happened. So yeah, item is no longer lootable by other people. Yeah. No more extended, no, not extended loot, but like expired loot on pets. And there will be some refunds and compensation based on the stuff that's getting removed. Okay. So that just went through like they had in the test server. Map changes. Is that... oh, is that extra here? Oh yeah, so Sacred Power maps will maintain the specification where up to 2 players can use them together. The monsters appearing in these maps will now be personal and not shared with other characters. The maps have been changed so that up to 2 people can use them. Any further characters that enter the map will not see any monsters. Elite monsters, champions, and elite bosses will not appear. Oh yes, Demon Avenger is gonna have a good time. Rune of Darkness and Rune of Treasure will not appear. Can we just get rid of that one altogether in higher level areas? You cannot party in these maps if you enter an authentic power map while, or arcane power, sacred, sorry, power map while in a party, it will be disbanded. Other map ending related features such as combo kills, multi-kills, burning maps, bounty hunter portals, and flame wolf will remain the same. When a character dies, the monster ownership will be removed. Even if you revive in the same map, you cannot re-require monster ownership until you re-enter the map. Damn. Brutal. You die, you snooze, you lose. These changes will be applied until further notice. So it is not intended to be permanent. They want to find a more permanent solution for this problem, but until then, this is what they're sticking with. This is their story, and they're sticking to it. Following benefits will be applied to all hunting grounds. Rune creation cycle has been decreased. And they said something about burning coming back as well. So I guess we can count on that. And then the ring update mechanic. So these items can drop from high level bosses. And then they can help you upgrade your existing Oz rings from 4 to 5. Cost stayed the same. Amount stayed the same. Polishing stones, the more used, slightly higher chance, of course, and lesser variance you have on failure, but it also costs you quite a bit more. But yeah, if you want to have a good rate of succeeding, it makes more sense to go for the big chunks, and you probably have that kind of money anyway. So it's going to be another way of increasing your RoR ring that you have from 4 to 5. You'll be able to use it on RoR, Continuous, a Risk Taker, the Weapon Jumps, Totaling Ring I think this is, and then Crit Damage Ring. Can all be upgraded from 4 to 5. They changed the Continuous Ring a little bit by the looks of it. Ruh-roh. What's changed here? So yeah, the RoR5 will get extra 5 seconds from 15 to 20 seconds, which you know is bigger than the. Doesn't have the attack increase, but it's bigger from the increase between RoR3 and RoR5. Right, goes from 12 to 15. This one goes from 15 to 20. Continuous ring. They changed the wording here a little bit. After preparation time, when an attacking skill will increase your boss. Oh, when an attacking skill hits a boss monster. Yeah, okay. So just a word. Hits attack by 12% and magic attack by 12% for 8 seconds. Big vision. Yeah, so they added, depending on the level of the RoR of the continuous ring, they added percentage attack as well. And if you get all the way up to 5, you can add up to 12% attack / magic attack to the ring. Although I don't think this is after you hit a monster and the charge. I thought that part was passive. I thought they... Whoa! I thought they had that. Oh, maybe... Oh, here. The skill now goes 460... Oh, when it activates. Okay, okay, yeah. So it's okay. So it's not a passive. Alright. Okay, so it's just a little bit of a wording change, but otherwise all of the buffs stay the same compared to the test server. So crit damage going up to 28% critical damage for 20 seconds. Weapon jumps going up. I don't think they said that, Zell, but that is the thing, yeah. So Polishing Stone of Life has been added. Can be acquired from all difficulties of Kalos and Kaling, except story mode, of course. At a low rate, it's going to be pretty rare. But it's going to allow you to upgrade the strongest rings in the game that we have. So, you know, they're rightfully pretty rare. You read it out loud? No, I said that. If you leave the portals. What I read out loud was if you die, that you... I just said that out loud before. What I read out loud was that if you die, you lose the thing. And it said that they added portals. That the portal spawn was going to be like normal. I didn't read that from the thing. It just says it will remain the same. And when you die, the ownership. It doesn't say anything about ownership on portals here. That's something I said beforehand based on what I've heard from KMS. That's the same. These stats are... Whoa. Let me scroll a little bit. Yeah, these stats have also been staying the same. Okay. Monster Life. We can go through this pretty quickly. Scardor source. Yeah, so if that's wrong, that's my bad. You're saying, yeah, portals still make you lose ownership? Make you lose ownership? No, I heard if you're in a portal and a third person comes in, that they don't see any monsters. That's what I heard. Is that not what it was in Korea? Like under GMS rules you lose ownership, but I thought in Korea, I thought they changed that. Right, so they added something here. Button that moves you to the cash shop from Monster Life has been removed because there's no items in there anymore. When using content that consumes gems in Monster Life, the pop-up that lets you move to the cash shop when you didn't have enough gems has been removed. And you can now extend the life of certain rank monsters using Waru. Rank. What is this rank system? Max, why is S first, then C, then B? What? That's so out of order. Either go high to low or low to high. What is this? I guess nobody has regular monsters that aren't S, I guess. So it's kind of like negligible. Maybe nobody uses it. The C is half an S. Yeah, it's like one of those C's and then another one of those C's. And you can now purchase items in certain shops using Waru as well. So I guess if you're in non-reboot playing Monster Life, you won't have to spend as much of your gems because you can't even buy them anymore. Gem-related items were all removed. When someone visits your farm and combines with your monsters, ooh la la. The daily limit on the number of people that combine with a specific monster without having to charge essence has been changed from 300 people to 500 people. I think mainly they're trying to give a little bit more stuff to the people who have spent so much time and so many years building their, well, their Farmville farm, I guess, essentially. And hopefully by doing that, they can make it so that, they can make it so that people don't feel as bad when the stuff gets removed and replaced with something else that Reboot will also get. Because it's gotta suck if some content is being... It's like the jet removal, right? Like, yeah, sure, if you didn't play jet, it doesn't feel as shitty, but if you did play jet, it's like, oh, rip. Also, we're only transferring like the items that you have on you and everything. Like the whole, the whole thing was wild. Why they can't just give you a job advance and keep your stuff on your character? It's pretty wild. But yeah. Don't combine with farm animals. Not more than once. In this update, we wanted to make it easier to collect Waru. Yeah. Increase the chance of getting A+ rank and higher special monsters to alleviate the burden. Sure thing. Song was a little bit louder than I wanted. Okay, no more cash shops, all of those things. Extending monster lifespan will be changed using Waru instead. Cool. Oh, and now the song is gone. Okay. Cash shop. Yeah, they changed all that stuff. In the cash shop, the new first purchase package will no longer be sold. What? Is this the one with the pets and the pet items in it? I guess so. In the cash shop, the new Welcome Maple package has been added. Package costs 19.9k NX and can be purchased one time per Maple ID. It can only be purchased with Next on cash. No points or reward points. It cannot be purchased in Reboot World or Burning World. Of course not. It contains the following items. All items are untradeable. A Terra Burninator. Character slot coupon. Premium hair and face. Transparent gloves. Cape. Permanent doll pink. Permanent transparent glasses. I thought there was already an eye accessory that wasn't glasses. Is it always glasses? I feel like it looks different. Whatever. 5 selective slot expansion coupon vouchers and 10 half-hour double experience coupon voucher. Or for the low price of $19.9. Which is quite cheap because the Burninator itself usually is 40k. By itself. So now you're paying half. If you're planning on buying a Terra Burninator, you're paying half and you're getting like 3 permanent NX items in there. That's pretty crazy. Aren't these like... It's just bonus, but if they're permanent, these are usually... These aren't 2.3, these aren't 1, this is 1.8. For permanent, they're like... I don't know, is it like 7 or something? 7 or 8? I don't know exactly. But that's, yeah, that's crazy value. Even if you don't need the blush, even if you don't care about the hair, even the character slot or these coupons, just for the NX and the Terra Burninator, it's already good value. Actually, just for the NX is almost a good value because you can buy it whenever, and you don't have to wait for a sale on the permanent NX. Okay, then we have MapleStory DJMax Respect V. Okay, we got a rhythm game, or we're gonna get a Toho game mode. Permanent hard lucid Toho mode. We have L Clear Package. Okay. 30k NX gives you an outfit, damage, unit damage skin, a metal voucher. Oh, this metal is actually better than than a lot of the event ones, or like a new area. The new area medals when you go to, you just get 3 weapon and magic tech, and that's it from those things. So. And then a 30% regular monster damage, 30% EXP, 30 weapon magic attack stats for 30 days. Alright, training wise, that's really big. 1000 defense? Yeah, that's because they removed the defense percent. Yeah, they want to make sure they give you some defense back, you know? Dude, I'm fucking losing all these 3v3s. I just can't. Holy fuck, these teams are too strong. Then we have one with boss and IED. Okay. So you can choose the grinding one or the bossing one. And then we have the max package. Oh my god, is this going to give both of the things? The clear and the fail package. Crown effect. Respect V chair, name tag, bubble ring, damage skin, and the metal and the title watch. Oh, one is a wait. Wait, so it says a clear fail metal voucher and a clear fail title voucher. I wonder if that means that you still have to pick one of the two, though. Okay, we have some remix audio. Let's. What kind of stuff are we in for? It's gonna be some ADHD music, right? Okay, not too bad. $53. Easy there, Mountain King. Jesus Christ, bro. What is this? Crossover event with a Rim game in Korea. Their update went live today. Okay, we got some more songs. Son of a bitch, dude. Lose the 50-50, obviously. Right, next. Oh, whoa, whoa, that was going to be really loud. Story of Maple AR. R? Okay. When you sit on DJMax Respect V chair, you can choose one of the collaboration's remix BGMs to play. Oh. Okay. Cool beans. Then we're at the skill changes that we also had in Tespia. Let's see if there were any changes here. Nope. This looks exactly the same. Okay, so that was quick. Barely any changes there. Quest change the same. Item changes the same. Hunting grounds were... So a lot of the hunting grounds were redone. I don't know if they added any maps to it. Nope. Not up to this point, it looks like, but it's a lot of maps, as you can see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. They clearly thought all of these changes through quite a bit. Yeah, no extra changes. This is going to be translated. Oh, that hopefully didn't break my internet. Loading website in Korean is always a little bit tricky. There's like the before and after, I'm guessing. So if you want to... Oh, look at that. Cosplay. Nice booba. If you want to see the changes here, I'll link it in the chat. I'll link it in the video as well in the description if you want to check out all of these maps. It's a lot of maps, okay? So expect an update to the... at least when this goes through... for GMS as well, update to the ! mob spawn command. Because, you know, what maps you train in is definitely going to be shifting a little bit with that. Monsters' hitboxes have been increased. That's all the same monsters as well. As you know, some characters, you know, maybe when they jump attack, they would hit right over a monster and not hit them. It was very annoying, so sometimes it's a good idea to just increase the hitbox a little bit. Boss HP UI has been improved to update more frequently. Some bosses you might have already noticed, sometimes you know you killed them. And sometimes they just don't, they're just not dead. So, yeah. Can I play all of these songs that kinda... These are some, like, long songs and, like, some full-length songs, some of them. I guess you can listen to all of these. I'm just gonna continue the playlist, otherwise... otherwise I have to, like, scroll up. That is the wrong thing I'm playing. Otherwise you just have to scroll up all the time, right? But yeah, the patch notes are also in the KMS command if you want to use that. Recommended key settings. So apparently it's going to take key settings from players who play the same class as you and give them to you as suggestions. And then you can choose to adopt them or not. Might be a good idea if you know, if you're pretty new to your class or you feel like you're kind of stuck, you kind of reached the limit of the capabilities of your class. It'll be very annoying, of course, to change with something. But of course, always take it with a grain of salt, because just because someone else is using a different key combination doesn't mean it would be better for you. A lot of times it comes down to the layout of your keyboard, and it might be completely different than someone else's. And it comes down to the size of your hand and the length of your fingers and that kind of stuff. And length isn't everything, but in some cases it can determine whether you can reach certain key combinations or whether certain things make sense. Or if you're prone to RSI or something, you might hurt your wrist and things. So it's just a little thing that you can look at for inspiration. But I doubt that you're going to be like, oh, this fixes all my problems and I can super fix. But if there is, that would be really cool. This is just a little bit of a formatting difference here, but it seems that the skill fixes they're applying are all going to be the same as what we saw in the Tespia server. Except for, there's some extra changes to Pathfinder. Fixing the issue where the Obsidian Barrier enhancement hexacore was activated. Obsidian Barrier would not stack the Ancient Curse debuff. It's a good thing that they fixed that, of course. But since, we don't even have the hexacores and everything yet, so it's not going to actively change anything for us. An extra errand change, or 2 extra errand changes. Wait, go from 5 to 4. Must disable the effect. Oh, the last change here is moved to the second spot. Hit targets, only hit with basic attack. Oh, wait. They're like in a different order. Which one is extra? Boost and... Adrenaline Surge. If Adrenaline Surged... Awaken combo. Okay, so it's the last one, yeah. Fixed an issue where Adrenaline Surge's continuous effect was not displayed on certain resolutions. Oh, okay, so yeah, so skill fixes, sometimes it's a pretty important thing, and sometimes it's like a very small thing. Which seems like that was one of those. Extra Mercedes fix, where Unfading Glory was used at the same time as dying, the skill effect would be applied. I definitely never had that. Iframes going off in the background while you're dead. Definitely not news to me. Alright, these changes all went through unaltered. I like to see very little difference. I mean, it means we can go through these patches much faster, but it also means that they it means that they didn't find a whole bunch of huge problems during the testing, so that's good. Speaking of staying the same, here's another change. Fixed an issue where if Mega Smasher was installed during Artificial Evolution, the invincibility was not applied to sustain certain attacks. Alright, we can't be having that. We cannot be having that. It's good that they fixed that. Okay, 0 changes all went through Kane. Kinesis changes all went through. Adele changes all went through. Looks like Ilium changes all went through. And arc changes all went through. Well, fixes, right? Quests, fixes, and item fixes are usually very uneventful. It just means, stuff is not completely fucked in certain cases anymore. Oops. I don't mean to be scrolling, my bad. Seems that they added some extra item fixes. Petite Enki and Okia and T-Boy were certain commands displayed other awkward, Fixed issue by the MapleStory font. Damage skill Hungul, day, damage skin Hungul, and Hungul damage displayed were awkward. Yeah. I don't know if you even have those in our game, so very small things that we probably will never even notice are in the game. NPC changes. Some extra monster changes, and they are boldened by Max, which means that they might be relevant for us. Fixed an issue in Watcher Kalos. All difficulties where you could avoid the bomb patterns were dark side. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. The team already didn't mean for that to be a thing, so they already specifically pointed out that they will be changing that. Okay, this one is a little bit hard to keep. There's some extra here. Where users in another channel could accept the party invite if they move to an instance monster map after the party invite was sent. Oh. They found a way to bypass not being able to join a party. Okay, everything else is going through just the same. Okay, good, good, good. Looks like the UI fixes... Oh my god, yeah. All pretty much going through the same as well. Something extra here. If you change character locations during the world leap delay, in rare cases, you would see 2 characters or an empty character slot. Okay. I fixed an error where the cache up where if you previewed package items, the item trait ability specifications would be displayed differently. Well, that's better. Better to be uniform on that. So let's get that fixed. And then the giant spider. Yeah, alright, that's all the Tespia stuff. So now all the new stuff. Big events, new name auction. This guy's gonna make a percentage off of every trade, dude. This guy's making bank. They should have changed his pupils with $signs. It's a 3-week-long event. Available to all characters level 10 or higher. After entering, you can proceed with the character name auction. The new name auction can be used on a per Maple ID basis, and you use Maple points in the auction. You can only sell or bid on characters' names on green PCs. When registering a name for sale, you can choose between 24 hours and 48 hours for the auction's duration. I wonder if it's actually an auction, because like in the auction house, it's not an auction. You put something up for a certain amount, and then someone can buy it or they can't buy it. But there's no bidding, right? That's what an auction is. An auction is with bidding and with rate. So, well, I guess we'll have to see if this is actually an auction house or if it's really just a store. You can only sell 1 character name at a time. You can only be trading up to 5 names. Wait, you can only sell 1 character name at a time. You can only be trading up to 5 names at a time, including selling, bidding, and unclaimed completed trades. In an auction, you could bid on a name, excuse me, with a price higher than a certain amount than the currently registered highest bid. Okay, so it is actually an auction. Okay. The minimum bid amount depends on the current highest bid. The auction will end between 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after the specified auction end time. When it ends, the highest bidder will win. Between 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after, so what? So you can't snipe? Or is that just because sometimes it might be delayed and desynced and they don't want to make any promises on when exactly it'll end? Doc said OP still, yep. Good. Highest bidder will win? Oh, yeah. I mean, luckily they didn't say like the 3rd highest bidder will win. Completed trade details are stored for up to 1 year and will be automatically deleted if the name and payment are not claimed during this period. After the event ends, you can claim your names and payment through the NPC Mr. New Name. Okay. Character names that violate the name policy are subject to sanctions, and they may be sanctioned when attempting to trade them. But how can you trade them if they already exist? Selling character names is only available character names 90 days ago. Oh, so you won't be able to buy like a nice name and then try to resell it when you can snipe it? Feels bad, man. Oh no, characters that haven't created. Oh, so you could change the name on an existing character that's older and then resell it. Oh no, change the name within 1 weekend. Never mind, immediately countered. Reselling character names won during this event is prohibited. Why? Why? Is this a website for 3-year-olds? Selling bidding cancellations due to changing your mind are not possible. Character names cannot be restored after a trade has concluded. Why can't you resell names that you won during the event? Why? That's so weird. But freedom. There's a good chance GMS Reboot will get this. I mean, we can try train items. We can trade items. Maybe, yeah. Freedom? Yeah, exactly. Freedom. Literally 1984. $10 million Maple points for IGNs. Ensure you put your character's names up for auction. When you do that, you need to first pay 15k Maple points and choose a different available character name to change your current one to. And then you choose the minimum price you want to list at. You will also need to pay a 5% deposit fee. You'll get this back if the IGN sells, but if it doesn't, you won't get this back. You get it back if it sells, but you don't get it back if it doesn't sell? What the fuck? Once the IGN is up, other players can bid on it until the auction time ends. If at least one person bid on it, the highest bidder will win the IGN. Their character's name will be changed to that name, and you will receive your Maple points, minus a 30% commission fee. Wait, so first you have to pay 15k MP to pick a different name, then you need to deposit 5%, and then there's a 30% commission fee at the end as well. Jesus Christ. This Mr. New Name is... that's why I told you guys, this guy's rolling in the dough. Jeez. That's some commissions. That's way worse than what the MTS was back in the day. Choo Choo Special Slushy. That's the actual name of the update. Oh, dude, this third guy upside down with the unibrow. Let's see what kind of slushy they are making. 4 triple EXP coupons. They're probably going to be 15-minute anyway. Oh, there's a big event skill. HP, MP. Which one did you not level up? 200 nodes. 10 EXP nodes. Hey, there we go. A huge ass sandwich. No, this is a song. No, it's a sandwich. We have, what is this? Be me? We have be big, and be dull. Nice. Be me. Okay. You just kill monsters near your level, or no? Let's see what they do. Oh wait, EXP separate? Hang on. If you defeat 1,000 monsters within your level range every day, you can receive daily rewards. Completion 1 through 18 gives you 3 Choo Choo special boosters, 500 EXP vouchers can be put into storage, 20 Choo Choo points shared per world. 19th and later gives you 3 Choo Choo boosters and 500 vouchers. Just no extra Choo Choo points 19 or higher. All daily rewards can be claimed one time per world, and the daily rewards will expire at the end of the event, okay? When you complete the daily mission a certain number of times, you can receive the following rewards. 3 times 4... Oh, they're half-hour triple EXP coupons. Okay. So 2 hours of triple. 6 times 30 special medals of honor. That's a lot. 9 times gives you selective symbol voucher of 200 selective arcane or 40 selective authentic. Okay, not too bad. 12 times is 200 nodes, 15 times is 10 EXP nodes, and 18 times is Choo Choo Special Gift Box, which contains 1 Soul Urda and a max growth pot. Okay. Can be claimed one time per Maple ID, can be put into storage and will expire in 7 days. Soul Urda can be used on characters who have completed 6 job. The Soul Urda maximum growth potion will expire in 7 days as well. Okay. Looks nice, but yeah, so these points as well, these Choo Choo points here. So it looks like you're going to use those as well to level up a skill system at the same time. And I don't know what that thing on the bottom is. During the event, defeating monsters in your level range will also have a certain chance to drop Choo Choo special boosters, which you can use to summon extra monsters for 100 seconds. Can only be used up to 10 times per day per world. That's still a decent amount. You get the slushy event skill after completing the introduction quests. Yeah, and then with the points, you can level up the skills. Goes all the way up to 40% boss, ID, and regular monster damage. Up to 30 crit rate and buff duration. 15% EXP. 60 all stat or arcane power. 30 weapon and magic attack, or 3000 HP and MP. Thank God that's staying low. Otherwise, it'd be so unfair. So here are those numbers. As usually though, 5 to 6 is very, very expensive. It seems here that 3 to 4 is already very expensive as well, and 4 seems to... Sorry, 4 to 5 seems very expensive as well, so... Level 4 might be a little bit of the sweet spot here to get pretty good value for your skills. So I would assume that you're gonna go to... Maybe not even just... Maybe just 6 on like one thing, to 5 on like 1 or 2 things, and then everything else is like level 3 or 4, I'm guessing. You can get 18 times... What is this? 20 points? So 3,600 points. One level 6 would be... Wait, that's a lot of points. That's 110, 140, 150, 160, 170. Oh, yeah, it's not that much, just 360. Okay, I'm fucking stroking out. Okay, so if you get 2 level 6s, you're basically done. But it's only 60 points to get to level 4. Yeah, so you can get 6 skills to level 4. We're going from 1 to level 4 is the same cost as going from level 5 to level 6. So yeah, it's going to be really top heavy on the expensiveness. But yeah, getting a bunch of level 3s and level 4s probably be the best value. But, you know, if you're already strong enough and you really just want to get bonus EXP high enough, you can definitely max that out as well. But like I said, if you max out 2 things, you're basically out of points. You can max out 2 things and then get one other thing to level 3, and then you're completely out, so... Okay, and then the third thing is extra bonus. What is this? During the event, defeating monsters within your level range have a certain chance to drop ripe Choo Choo berries that are tradable. You can use 1 ripe Choo Choo berry to reset the Choo Choo special slushie's additional stats. When you reset the additional stats, you receive 3 out of the 10 following stats. Damage to regular monsters, damage to boss monsters, ID, crit rate, buff duration, experience acquired, all stats, arcane power, so the same stats. The additional stats can be one of 3 stages according to the following rates: 50% chance for 1 star, 30% chance for 2 stars, and 20% chance for 3 stars. Ah, so you will be able to use this to complement your existing skill. And if you hit the 3 star, somehow for HP and MP, that's just as good as level 6. But for the other ones, it's only just as good as level 3. Okay. I said okay. I said oh hey yeah. Wait, which one is the EXP percent? There's one on the bottom. Start with Higdig. Yeah, so this is extra EXP. So if you're lucky, you can get up to another 15% EXP on top of that. But it's 10 stats, and you roll 3, so you only have 30% chance to roll the stat you want, and then you have 20% chance within that to roll that tier. So you only have like 6% chance to roll this one. But you can reroll every single time you get one of these. Okay. Okay, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a new twist on a thing that they knew. I know people usually don't like it when events come out that are like exactly the same as events before. So hopefully this is one that's just a little bit different enough so that people can appreciate this. I hope. Okay. Then Fairy Bros Golden Chariot. So we already saw that one in... Did we see that here? Fairy Bros... Oh, they just mentioned it. I thought we saw a picture, though, of the... Oh, I think I saw it in someone else's video. Where it's like the rewards, yeah. I think it was in like Copperson video or something. So basically, instead of just throwing it in the back when it looks a little bit weird and it makes the UI like way bigger, they throw it in the middle here. Wait. Why wouldn't they just overlap it with... Wait, I'm confused. When you unlock it, it looks so weird. So do you get it when you unlock day 3, or do you get it when you unlock day 4? Because it seems like separate from day 3, but it should be something you get when you complete day 3, right? So it should be on day 3. But then if they do that, it looks like that works for everyone and not just for the people who buy it, right? It's a little... I get what they were going for, but it's a little... The execution is a little bit weird. But yeah, so you spend an extra... Is it 20k? Oh, it might be 40. I thought I saw the price somewhere. Oh, it's... Oh, wait, never mind. It's not just a double up. It's like way different items. Oh, wow. It's some big items, too. Sheesh. So yeah, logged in for an hour. Get the stamp. Buy the pass. 3,000 pass per day that you're missing out. Here are all the items that you can check. So there's like the, you know, the unit damage skin's the same one that we have right now in the Fairy Bros with one extra damage skin, which is the... What is that? It's kind of like a retro, pink retro kind of damage skin. It's kind of cool. I like that the crit effect isn't super on the nose. Most of the crit damage effects I think look pretty fucking lame. So the fact that it's a unit and it does, I think it looks pretty cool. I think I like the color changes. I like it. I kind of like it. Yeah, it's like simple and clean. What the hell? What happened? Why are we all the way down here now? Oh, we were already almost all the way down there. Okay. Yeah, and there's the label rings that you can select. There's some chair stuff, hair, face, skin color, all that stuff. I usually let a bunch of that stuff expire, to be fair. But then the special attendance check. So that's if you buy. That one is 29.8k NX apparently. So not quite 20, not quite 40. They slam it in the middle just to make people feel a little bit less bad about buying it, I think. The extra things. 20 extreme growth potions. 500 arcane symbol selector coupons. 50 special battles of honor. That's a lot of honor EXP. 100 nodes. Max growth pot. 10 experience nodes. This is where it starts counting, where you can actually get some levels on your skill nodes. 20 extreme growth potions. Again, 500 selective. Again, 10,000 EXP vouchers, which are under !EXP. If you guys want to see how much that roughly is. That is not what I meant to open. Was it event EXP? Sorry, there we go. Which after New Age. Here we go. Tickets. So like 10,000 will get you. What is it? Yeah, from level 200 to level 217. Or to get you from like... What is it? From level 225 almost to level 229. You know, so it's not too bad. That's a decent chunk of EXP that you can use on any of your characters. Another max growth potion, 200 nodes, 20 experience nodes. That's a lot. Like 1, 2, 3, 5, 20? Okay, now we're talking, dude. And another 500 selective arcane symbol vouchers. Remember, these 500, 500, 500. That's more than those 1200 bunch that we got now, right? And another max growth potion. So 3 of those in total. So, you know, in terms of the current one being worth, well, it just ended, I guess, so you can't really see it anymore. But whether the current one was worth $20, or no, whether it was worth $40 for Wongstrand, in most situations, I was like, probably not. That's probably a bit too much. This, giving this much, if you get all the same things, and being less than 30, I would say is way more likely worth the money, in my opinion. I'm a huge cheapskate, but, you know, I have the NX in game, so I'll definitely buy it. But I think for most people, I think we'd probably agree that compared to this one, that is way better value for your character, yeah. So I think they'll sweeten the deal quite a bit for many people. They'd be more likely to buy it. Your online time and rewards will be on a Maple ID basis. If they changes, your accumulated online time will be reset. Yeah, 1 or higher. You acquired rewards can all be put into storage, and last 7 days. Okay. And then they have cash up transfer event. Again, they have that every month because they complained for that and they all left the game because they weren't getting it. So it was still one of the deals that they have is they get a monthly cash up transfer event that will last 1 week. You know, until they make a universally tradable cash up, of course, which they're definitely working on. Yeah, it's definitely coming. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. Some interesting stuff. I like the new kind of like triple threat event skill thing here. I like that. It's a lot of stuff between this and the Ferry, but the Ferry Bros is, you know, that's gonna last all the way until summer 2024. So, you know, it's a lot of rewards, but that's gonna be a long wait until they get everything. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the new name, the name change thing? I thought, like, in general, the concept seems pretty okay, but, like, the amount of restriction plus the amount of commission fee and the cost to do it, you must, like, really, really want a certain name to... I think mostly we'll have people just, like, looking and seeing if anyone is selling, like, a really cool name, but, like, every time you list, it's gonna cost you. I don't know. It seems like something that I won't really be looking into. Maybe I'll just go in there and just like if we get it, just to go in there and just see what's available. But yeah, but it's gonna be like window shopping for me, honestly. New age, same old cash up. So yeah, some fixes, nothing too crazy. The keyboard thing I think could be pretty cool, but again, not everyone has the same keyboard and has the same hands, but I think just getting some inspiration there could be cool. The crossover, of course, is something that if you guys play the rhythm game, maybe you guys are way more excited about that than people who don't really know about it. The outfits, I don't know, 30k NX. I don't know, if you're getting 30 days title with 30 boss ID and attack, or 30 regular monster damage, 30% EXP for 30 days. For 30k NX, you're paying like $1 a day for that, for 30% EXP buff. It's only like a once kind of thing. For me, it seems a little bit expensive, but it's probably worth it, honestly. But like $30 for some, in some other regions, that's just an entire game. I think this package is probably one of the cooler things in terms of the value that you're getting out of this. I mean, it's only once per account and everything, but even just for the NX items, it's probably already almost worth it. But again, I can in Reboot, we won't be able to get it, so it's only non-Reboot. Which, you know, which is a little bit Smash Life stuff, that's all the same. So they adjusted the... Oh no, they didn't adjust that, sorry. That was just a little bit of a translation thing. That was different. The map changes, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. There definitely needs to be a more permanent solution. I don't know if you guys played way back in the day, but there used to be... what we call the mini dungeons, where basically there was just a portal inside of all of the popular maps. And if you went inside that portal, there was a copy of the map inside there, and there were 10 copies of every single map inside the portal of every map. It was basically like, it was a long time ago, but they had a similar thing in some parts of the game still, still, I mean, I guess still quite long ago. My Maple age is showing, I guess, but like in the terms of Bye Bye Station, we still had that when people were farming there on their kanas, right? And there's a Terra Burnator in there. Yeah, that thing alone is worth $40 in on Reboot, but the whole package is under $20 with that change. So if you're planning on already maybe getting one, like a Terra Burnator, then that whole package is, just brain dead easily worth it, right? Is the title permanent content? No, usually crossovers are pretty limited in scope and in terms of duration. It says here from August 31st into September 27th. Oh, and he has the full set of items here. I actually missed this one. Oh, Korea Cash Up. They'll probably show all the items here. Oh yeah, okay. I'll zoom in a little bit. So you can see the whole outfit, see all the items. Finally some color, dude. I like that there's finally some color and it's not all like these pastel, anemic pajama zombies, you know? Or pajama ghosts. Yeah, well, the Terra Burners are already in Korea. They're already in the cache up there. This is unit damage skin. I guess we don't get a preview of that. Does look pretty cool. Oh wait, maybe they have it here. Oh, here, there's the titles. Oh. I wish every single number didn't have a little star on top of it. If it was just like the crown over the letters and then a little bit of the red hue, I would have really liked this damage skin. But like the extra little star on top of it, I think makes it look very cheap, I think. Well, we'll see if we even get this. I don't think we always get all the crossover events, right? Because there's probably some, based on contracts and based on agreements, whether different regions get the same content or not. Okay, so that's all the stuff that's hit Korea today. Let me know what you think, what you're excited about, or what is super lame. What is lame, what is a thumbs down, and what is a thumbs up, what is cool. And I'll be checking out the comments. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll see you on the next one.